Danny Boyle thinks Robert Pattinson should be the next James Bond. If it were up to Danny Boyle, Robert Pattinson would become the next James Bond. Bruce Wayne, in an interview with The Guardian for upcoming musical yesterday, Boyle discussed his experience briefly working on and then being taken off the Bond franchise. The Brit filmmaker noted that he had recently seen Claire Denis' sci-fi movie High Life, which stars Pattinson. He said, "If Boyle doesn't think Pattinson's relative youth, he is 33, would be a factor. No, Pattinson is seemingly on course to become the next Batman, so doubling up as James Bond seems highly unlikely at this stage. Perhaps down the line." Boyle was working on a script for the latest Bond when he and his Trainspotting and The Beach collaborator John Hodge were suddenly taken off the project, citing creative differences with the producers. "I was with John and they didn't really like what we were doing, and so it's far better to part company," he explained. "What we were doing was as to why he took on such a producer/studio-led franchise in the first place," Oscar winner Boyle revealed. "That's ultimately what you learn. But you've got to go in pictures. A Bond's coolest cars through the years." Microsoft guess. MSN are empowering women in sport this summer. Find out more about Boyle's Yesterday opens June 28th.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park, pot.